Well, our next guest knows all about fighting radical Islamists. Retired U.S. Army Brigadier General Anthony Tata joins us now. General, thank you for being here. First of all, based on your assessment, the pager and radio attacks that were so effective, now the bombing of leadership structure, presumably because they knew their location, considering how compromised Hezbollah was, how devastated is Hezbollah, first? And second of all, how likely is a wider conflict here?
Hey, Pete, good morning. Well, I think the conflict is pretty wide right now. I think it's going to continue to grow. I think it stems from the lack of moral clarity from Kamala Harris and the Biden White House, and it all stems back to goes back to Iran. With the precise targeting of leadership in Hezbollah, I think what you see here is the very difference between the Israeli Defense Force approach to combat and war, very surgical, precise targeting and limiting civilian casualties, and then the retaliation of Hezbollah, indiscriminate bombing. They don't care about collateral damage. They don't care about civilian casualties. They're bombing Nazareth, the hometown of Jesus. And also, by the way, 70% Arab populated, call Nazareth the Arab capital of Israel. They don't care who they're killing. So I think what this shows is a takeout of a lot of the leadership, and then a retaliation that's run by, the second, third, fourth, man down in the lineup, and they're not precise, they're not accurate, and it's very indiscriminate, and that's their approach. And I think that's a very stark difference between Israel and Hezbollah or Hamas or any of the Islamic regime there.
General, more or less since October 7th, much of northern Israel has evacuated. You've got tens of thousands of Israelis who can't be in their homes because of the ongoing missiles that are being fired in the north. Is now, not that what's happened in Gaza is wrapped up, it's not. There's still pockets of Hamas and things that need to be maintained there. But would now be the time for Israel to reestablish deterrence or defeat Hezbollah? Is that a prospect here?
Well, I think, Pete, what you highlight is the fact that Hezbollah is trying to pin down, fix, as you know, in military terms that we call it, forces in the north so they can't finish up Hamas in the south. And I think it's critical that Netanyahu keeps his eye on the main fight, which is Hamas, and he eliminates Hamas. As you know, in military parlance, you have a main effort and a secondary effort, a supporting effort. The main effort is still Hamas, and I think what they have to do is hold what they've got and hold off Hezbollah until they finish up Hamas, and then they can move to the north and defeat, destroy Hezbollah with a main. You can't do two things at once equally well, typically in the military.
Yeah, all while the current administration, Harris, Biden, plays footsie with Iran and allows them to fund all of this stuff. General Tata, thank you very much for your time.